Hey guys, okay, so today I am hoping that you can get to know me just a little bit better because as I have promised, I'm going to be answering all the questions that were directed to my ask.fm account, which is ask.fm/Harry Frankfurt. I've already answered these questions in typed form a couple months ago, and now I'm going to answer them in video form for you guys as well. And if you have any questions that you want for the next Q&A, you know where to go. It's ask.fm/Harry Frankfurt. Ask me a question anonymously or with your user account. Whatever, anyone that used the user account will get shoutouts, but I don't think anyone did. Anyways, I'm going to get straight into it. Okay, so the first question was a random one from the actual ask.fm randomized one. How many times a day do you eat? And when I answered this, I said I try to at least eat 2 full meals a day, but I eat more than 2 times a day due to snacking, etc. Which is still definitely very true. Now, I wouldn't say that I really eat 2 meals a day. I know I eat my breakfast, and I try to eat lunch, but my lunches are a lot more like a snack, so I snack most of the day. How many hours a day do you listen to music? At the moment, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2, generally. And then of course, like with travel time as well, so a few hours a day. Who was the last person you met? At the moment, it would have been Kaylee, who I met. She was someone that someone brought to my birthday party on Saturday, and today's Tuesday, and I haven't left the house since. Do I believe in horoscopes? Yes, I believe in them as a good way of explaining personality types, but I don't always understand, I don't always believe that they will predict your future, if you will. What is one awesome food from your country that I think everyone should try? Okay, when I answered this, I was using Sweden as my country. Pickled herrings. Oh, I love pickled herrings. The other thing would be cod roast spread, which is like caviar or like little fish eggs. They're little fish eggs but mushed up into like a spread. It's kind of like a Swedish version of Vegemite, I guess, and they're really good. The next question was, if I was to give someone a tour of my hometown, where would I take them first? My hometown is Sydney, if anyone's wondering. Oh, and by the way, I also got asked how old I am. I'm 20 as of the 15th. So, happy birthday to me, I just turned 20. Quarter life crisis, yay! Anyway, so back to this question. My hometown is Sydney. That's where I was born and brought up, and I'll probably end up going back there at some stage to live. The rocks in the city and Circular Quay. If it's summer, I would say Cronulla Beach, if the surf's good, or is it Maroubra? Maroubra South. That was like my childhood memory beach. Do I tolerate heat or cold better? I'm a winter baby, and I would like to say cold because I really enjoy being able to put more clothes on or have a hot shower or, you know, go to bed. I'm really lazy, but I don't know, I don't like any extreme weathers really. I just like the fashion of winter better because it's more comfort, it's more luxury, it's more, yeah, I don't know, I guess it's more lazy, I don't know, so that's my answer, cold. I tolerate the cold a little bit better than the heat. Love or hate? I didn't really understand this question, so I said I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll fight for what I love, which doesn't really answer the question. I don't think I hate anyone or anything. I do hate one person, but it's like a big deal for me to hate. I definitely love most people and most things. So love, I guess. What's my favorite thing about where I live? I live in a really pretty neighborhood at the moment. Lots of nature, lots of trees, and lots of uni students as well, which I don't love so much, but I love the nature and the trees and the birds that you can always hear in my videos. Okie dokie, what's my favorite mobile app? Aside from Facebook and Instagram, if you wanted to look at me on Instagram, it's at Harry Frankfurt. It's actually Paradise Cove, and yes, that is true. Paradise Cove is this really stupid game where you're literally a pirate and you buy land and cut down trees, and then you build houses and boats and shops And then you get mermaids, and the mermaids are like slot machines, kind of. It's really lame and addictive, and it gives you a notification like every hour, so you can't just not play. And then I had someone ask me, oh really, why was it so bad with him? And I'm pretty sure this is to do with the ex-boyfriend. And if you want to know that whole story, I do have a video. Cats or dogs? Dogs. I like the feeling of being needed that you get from a dog. Cats just use their owners for convenience, which is true. Like, with a dog, they very definitely tell you when they need something or that they need something. They ask you for pats and hugs and things, and they're generally just more friendly. I don't know. I like dogs more because it's kind of like the feeling of being needed. It's like, oh my god, my owner's home, yay! Whereas a cat's just not always so excited. They're more like, oh you. What was I busy with today? Oh yeah, this is back when I was getting sick. So I answered with, and this is like a little inside joke with a few people that may or may not watch this video, getting my emus to fight off intruders in my lungs, and staying alive, and doing a load of washing. Tricky stuff. Today, I'm doing nothing. I'm making a video. That's it. How am I? And then today, I'm good. Tired, because I'm not sleeping properly, but I'm good. I don't know if I'm allowed to answer this question on YouTube. How often do I masturbate? Would I have sex with a red? I get too many sex questions. I'm sick of sex questions. This is like, I don't know how this... Okay, I'm probably going to edit most of this out. I'm not going to answer those questions. Okay, who is the happiest person you know? See, that's like 5 questions that I didn't want to answer. I could say that I know the happiest person that I know, but I could be wrong, because a lot of people can say that they're happy and not be. So, yeah, and that's the other thing, like, I can't actually think of someone and be like, wow, they are so happy all the time. Yeah, so I don't really know the happiest person that I know, because I don't know, A, whether they're lying, or B, and then the other thing is, like, I can't think of anyone who is happier than, like, stand out happier than others. Books or movies? Definitely books. I love a good book. And I love a good book when it's winter and you can cuddle up to your blanket and read a book and be warm. What do you like best about your hometown? Where I grew up, it wasn't the safest, so I said the insane diversity and sheer risk of living there. The memories. Yeah, my little suburb was pretty unsafe and not good for you, I guess. But good stuff. Good stuff. When was the last time I hugged someone? Saturday or Sunday, I think. What's one of your favourite little things to enjoy in life? Walking. Walking. I love walking. 'Cause like, you kind of feel the rhythm of your own body and you're out in nature most of the time. A lot of times it's a lot of city. But you know, you're out and you can see the sky and the, I was going to say the sky and the sun, but I guess they're one and the same. Sky and the trees and the birds and the nature and the dead things on the road and yeah, I just like walking. It just feels good. When was the last time I did a selfless good deed? I don't know, because if I want to do a good deed, I want it to be ridiculously good, like donating my liver. Okay, that would probably be more of a bad thing than a good thing, but donating like an organ that I really need to someone that I love, or donating like $1 million to some major charity. And then the other question is that really selfless? Because when you do something massive, you kind of get like a feeling of, I did good, and then it's not so selfless. So I replied with very good question. It's probably been a long time. When was the last time I got beeped? Not answering. And then this is in response to my answer to that. What was the last good selfless thing you did? I don't know. I don't know, because I can't think of anything that stands out as I did really good, you know. So it wasn't really anything. What's the single thing in my life that makes me happiest? I answered with helping make people feel good or good about themselves, being around people that matter to me and making people laugh or smile. I know that's not one thing, but they are all kind of they all kind of roll into one. So basically what I'm saying there is it's just like being around people and making them happy. I like making people happy and making people laugh, and that's what I enjoy. What's the number one thing that makes you happy above all else? It's the same question because I don't think they liked the answer that I just gave them. So I said making people laugh probably gives me the most instant happiness, but like I said, I just like making people happy in every way. Most important thing in your life, double question mark, family, including people I consider family. So, you know, a partner or closest friends, they're all family to me. What are my plans for tomorrow? I have work, and then it's Wednesday, so I'm going to go do steak at the Elephant. So $5 steak with a few people. Should be good. Do you just answer anything that's through at you? Why be so honest with people you don't know? Okay, this person doesn't know how to spell, but they're anonymous, so I can't really be angry, I guess. Anyways, why do I answer everything? Because I don't know, and why be so honest with people I don't know? What's the point in lying? What do I gain from lying? Although I did lie with one of the questions about what's my sexual fantasy. What are your sexual fantasies? I enjoy having my wrists licked, having pebbles placed in my belly button, and sticking my feet into cold goo. That was the lie that I had to that one. So I don't answer everything truthfully because occasionally those questions get repetitive, mundane, boring, and just piss me off. But the answer to why I try and be honest with most people is because I feel like, I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered lying, I guess. What's the freakiest or weirdest situation I was ever in? Oh my god, I am always in weird situations, and it's kind of like I will always have a story to tell, because there have been times where I used to work at KFC, and KFC hours used to outrun that of my bus timetable. So at about 1 in the morning or so, I would be walking home because I didn't have the money for a taxi and there were no buses, and you know, like I didn't want to call my mum to come pick me up or whatever. So I'd be walking home, and I would walk through one of the most dangerous parks ever. And I've never had an incident at that park itself. But walking home one night, I met someone who was very drunk, and they wanted me to help them call their girlfriend. So I was helping them call their girlfriend, and then they just wouldn't leave me alone, and I didn't know how to leave because I needed to go home. So in order for me to go home, I would be taking them to where I live. So I just waited with them out in one of the nature reserve areas called South Bank, where you've just got parklands and water and things, and we're just sitting there. And I'm thinking, well, this is fucked. I'm tired. I want to go home. And I have to look after this drunk person who's telling me all these bogus stories and rada rada rada. And that was just one of the very, very, very bad, very weird things that have happened to me. No answer. No answer. Would you get in between two? Why are all these... Okay, seriously, the sex questions have got to stop. I want something entertaining, not just... Ugh. You're a cool cat, isn't you? I don't know, I'm definitely something. I don't know if I'm a cool cat, but I'm certainly not a warm dog. Define the perfect partner. Has to be entertaining, live a life that is as exciting as my own or more, a passionate person with constructive hobbies, a person with a good head on their shoulders that isn't just a pretty face, and somebody that wants to be around me. Somebody that gives me hugs, doesn't get all weird when I have an emotional moment, and someone that understands me. And a lot of people would have answered with blue eyes and, luscious hair, a beard. I kind of get happy enough when the person doesn't kind of go, whoa, you're weird, after like seeing each other twice. It's definitely a good sign that they are as close to perfect as I'm probably gonna get. Males or females? Most of my partners have been males, but that's not to say I am opposed with being with a female or that it's out of the question, because if you didn't know, I am what I would consider bisexual. My favorite place in the world is my dad's place. And inside my dad's place, my bed. Does size really matter to you? Well, you know, some of the nicest things are pretty small, like mascara is not that big. You know, like my phone, I like the fact that I can fit it in my hand. So, I'd say no. No. If I had a boat, what would I name it? And this is interesting. I kind of went with Mariella. And now I can't on the spot think of something else. But I think that Marielle is a good one because it does sound kind of boaty. If you could live anyone's life for one day, ugh, that was a sick sounding thing, who would it be? Probably Stefan Groth, just to see how he lives and thinks and kind of get to know him better. Creepy fangirl? Most likely. Okay, if I could pick one famous person to have sex with for a night, who would it be? Either Johnny Depp or Stefan Groth, or both at the same time. Who and why? Johnny Depp because he's mysterious, sexy, and seems really deep, and Stefan because I've had a crush on him since I first heard A-pop. I popped in with Berserk. That's my favourite band ever, by the way. The world is ending in 24 hours. Oh no! What 3 things must I do? Sing in public, hug everybody I see, and walk backwards. Just walk backwards for 24 hours. Imagine how freaked out you would be if you just saw someone going about their daily business walking backwards. Or like, you're standing there and someone's walking backwards towards you and you like don't know how to move out of the way, like, whoa. Like, I just think that would be awesome. And then the world ends, so you don't, yeah. What's my favourite takeaway food? Probably Italian or pizza or Asian or Indian. I love foreign food. I don't know. To me, what is an ideal date? Plenty of laughs and jokes, maybe a park or some nature thing, and food. That's the technicality, but I need someone that gets my sense of humour and isn't stuck up. I can't stand guys that talk about nothing but themselves. But yeah, an ideal date is kind of just like a good time. I don't know. I kind of had one. And it was really just good and seamless and fun. And that was my birthday. Yeah, just, I don't know, laughing and having fun and I don't know how to answer that question. Have I ever been in love? I don't know. I guess that I have, but it was kind of like a false sense of infatuation more than anything. Like a whole load of heat. And moving way too fast. Why do women always think they're right? Because they normally are. Sorry to break it to you. Why are use women so hard to understand? And this was not why are you women so hard to understand. It was why are use, as in like to use something. So I said, if you mean why are you women so hard to understand, the answer is obviously because you're too much of an idiot. Think about it properly. What are my favourite flowers? Okay, I wish I knew the name of them. Is it lilies? You know the ones that are like, they start like this and then they kind of go like that. But there's like 5 petals. They're normally white or like pink and white, and they've got like these sticks that come out of them, and then the sticks that like have this gooey feeling to them, but then they've also got like this orange powder. And then as the flower dies, the orange powder falls on them. I just explained the life of a flower. But those ones, I think they normally get given at funerals. They're really pretty and they smell really nice. And I don't know what they're called. If dogs never existed, which animal would take its place as man's best friend? Turtles. I don't know what a turtle is. That even what a turtle is? I don't know. I just made an idiot. What is my favourite song? I don't know. I have too many good ones that I love. I just don't know. And again, when was the last time I had sex? It doesn't matter. What's my favourite breakfast food? Just breakfast foods in general. So like pancakes, French toast, baked beans, bacon and eggs. Oh my god, eggs Benedict. Oh, porridge, cereal, muesli. I love breakfast. It's the only meal that I actually eat every day. And what was the last thing that I bought? And I can show you these. Shabam. They're not real Jeffrey Campbell. They were on sale. They were on sale. Oh my god. They are the pied à terre. Pied à terre. I don't know how to say that word. Version of the Jeffrey Campbell spiked leaders, and they're so easy to walk in, so easy to wear. They're gorgeous. They've got gorgeous, gorgeous, and gorgeous. And they were $100, and I was gonna buy them on the Wednesday on my birthday, but I didn't because I was like, I don't have enough money for these. They were $100. I was like, I'll get them on the Friday when I get paid again. It's like, I don't know. I think I'll wait for the Saturday because Saturday I had my party and I wanted to wear them. And I'm so glad I waited till Saturday because on Saturday they went from $100 down to $70 and I got them and I made a saving and I'm glad. I love them. I'm going to wear these a lot. Like a lot. They're just gorgeous and I love them. So those were the last thing that I bought. Aside from like food and chocolate and food and chocolate. Those are my answers to your questions, and that was a lot of questions. A lot of time wasted on questions. So I'm going to go now, guys. I love you, and if you want to ask me more questions, feel free to go to ask.fm/HarryFrankfurt. Ask me some questions. It will be linked down in the description. Otherwise, if you could not be fucked going there, then you can always go down even further and leave it as a comment, or put it on my Facebook, which will be linked down there. And yeah, so anywhere that you want to find that you can send me a question, do it. I will answer it next time. Obviously, the more questions I get, the more likely I am to answer them. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go have some more chocolate. Oh, I'm on that week that women don't like because they gain weight, they eat food, and they're in a lot of pain. So I'm gonna go eat a lot of food and gain weight and be in a lot of pain. But I hope you guys have a lovely day. I love you guys. And you will see me in the next video. Yay!